Tonight on Risk and Reward, we invite Dr. Patrick Finn to the stage. He teaches in the drama department at the University of Calgary, and he is the director of the Theatre Lab, a research group that is devoted to exploring the study and practice of performance. He also directs theater productions with students as research projects at the university. He's written numerous articles and done several talks, including a TEDxYYC talk, an independently organized series of TED Talks in Calgary called Loving Communication. Welcome to Risk and Reward, NUTV's exploration of success and the stories of those who have achieved it. I'm your segment host, Eric Stroppel, and tonight in the spotlight we have Dr. Patrick Finn. Welcome.
Hi, Eric.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
So, to start things off,
Yeah.
Can you speak to what you think success means?
Success is probably being happy in what you're doing. So being a bit challenged by what you do, making sure that it's meaningful, but then enjoying it. That'd be my definition.
And what was the greatest obstacle that you had to overcome personally in order to achieve your success?
Well, I look like this. I mean, a variety of things. I think I've done different things in my life, and the obstacles tend always to be things that you can overcome with a lot of work. And so I've had to move sometimes to make sure that I can sort of advance the type of work that I want to do. But the biggest obstacles have always been things that are just about more practice, more work, sort of more focus, that type of thing.
Wow. And along your path to success, who was your biggest influence or who pushed you the most?
Oh, okay. Well, there's been a bunch of them. Quite significantly, a lot of the sort of most influential people in my life have been women. And one of them is Raeesa Van Herk here at the university. Years before I ever went back to graduate school, I showed up on campus here and went to her office, and she gave me advice about what to do with my life and all these types of things. So she was a real inspiration for me. And then my PhD supervisor, a famous academic down at Notre Dame in the States, Catherine Kirby Fulton, she was a big inspiration too.
Is there any specific pieces of advice that they gave you that was very important?
It's basically, again, it's been this type of thing where if you've got a certain amount of talent, it's always been to do more work. They're both sort of known for really, really sort of serious work. So I would say that kind of the best advice in the world, it seems to me, is to follow Aristotle. Aristotle says, you are what you repeatedly do. And so whatever we do, whatever we practice is what we become. And so I think that all of the people that have inspired me are people that work incredibly hard to get better and better at their craft.
Wow. Now, before we drop the curtain, can you speak a little bit about the project you've been working on in relation to the book, Bitter Medicine?
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Well, it's an experiment in trying to conduct theater that is based off of computer languages. It's my idea that because everything has changed in the nature of human communication because of the digital age, that we now structure our thoughts and our stories in different ways. And so I've been experimenting with doing that. And so we did some performances of this what I call the Cube project, which brought to life 7 segments of that book, which is a graphic memoir. And we've been performing it for audiences all over the place. And I'm going this summer to the Sorbonne in Paris to talk about it as well. And then we're gonna stage it. We've got some upcoming performances as well. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us, and hopefully your story will inspire others.